Hi there, and in this lesson I just want to give you a quick lesson on how to play Jimmy McCarthy's Ride On. Now the chords, I saw this version, Jimmy McCarthy playing it on YouTube. I think it was on the Late Late Show or something, so I took it from that. And so what he's doing is he's combining the introduction riff with the chords just as an introduction, and then he goes into singing it. So to start with the chords, we've got three chords. E minor, which is finger 1 on string 5 fret 2 and finger 2 on string 4 fret 2, and we strum all 6 strings. Then we've got C, finger 1 on string 2 fret 1, finger 2 on string 4 fret 2 and finger 3 on string 5 fret 3, and we strum it from the 5th string down, 5 4 3 2 1. Excuse me. And then we D, finger 1 on string 3 fret 2, finger 2 on string 1 fret 2 and finger 3 on string 2 fret 3, and strum it from the 4th string down. Okay, now I can play this with either, we can play it with fingers and thumb, which we covered, any of the finger style patterns that we've covered in our lessons. Or we can use a pick. So I could pick it like that. Or we could just strum it. So it's 2 bars of each chord. So we've got 2 bars of E minor, C, D, and back to 2 bars of E minor. And we start it all again. Okay, so Jimmy McCarthy does it in a finger style pattern. True, you ride the finest horse I've ever seen, standing morning 1 or 2, with eyes wild and green. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and Okay, so it's 2 bars of E minor, 2 bars of C, 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, 2 bars of D, 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, and 2 bars of E minor, 1 2 3. Now, what we want to look at here is the riffs that take place in the introduction. So we're going to, if we take a E minor chord, and you can play this with fingers 1 and 2 or 2 and 3. So let's say we play with fingers 1 and 2. We want to slide from the 2nd fret 5th string up to the 7th fret 5th string. So we hit the string first 2, and then we hit it again and then slide. And then we pick. Now you can only pick strings, string 4 or 5, sorry, string 4 won't sound correct in this chord. So you can pick string 6 because it's an E. You can pick string 5 because it's also an E. And then you can pick strings 3, 2 or 1, and they all fit in with an E chord. That 4th string D doesn't. So we're picking string 5, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. The next riff is, so what I'm doing here is string 4, fret 4 with my 3rd finger, string 4, fret 2 with my 2nd stringer, back to string 4, fret 4 with my third finger. So 4, 2, 4, and then the open third string followed by the open second string followed by the open first string. And then we're into a C chord on that last note. So chord first, and then pick the note. Then so I'm picking 3, first string, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, open string, open 2nd string, 2nd fret, 3rd string, but I'm holding the chord for this last note. Okay, so that again, I'm on the C. So far we've got 4, 4, 2, 4, open, open, open first string C chord. 3, 2, 3, open. 3, 2, 3, oh. Yeah, so 3, 2, 3, open, open, 2nd string, chord, 3rd string, 2nd fret. And then the last riff is the open 3rd string, 4th fret, 4th string. Oh. Okay, so open, 3rd string, 4th fret, 4th string. Open 3rd string, 2nd fret 3rd string, open 2nd string, and then 2nd fret 4th string. Now, let's just go over those riffs again, and then I'll come. Okay, I've put them down here somewhere for you. So, what we've got for the E minor. So we're on the 2 bars of E minor, our initial 2 bars of E minor. Play the 2nd fret and then slide to the 7th, and then do a picking pattern. This is our 2nd riff. Then a C chord, and we play this note. 3rd riff, and then a D chord. Okay, so let me just do this here. So what I'm going to do is play. So what we do is we get into the chord first before we play this note. So we play this note, then we hold the chord, then play this note. Here we play this note, chord, and then this note. Okay, and the same with the E minor here, and then this note. Okay, so so for this riff here, then chord, and then this note, and your finger will be on that note once you hold the chord, and then the last riff. Hold the chord, and then your finger will be on that note. Now, when Jimmy McCarthy is actually playing the verse, what he does is he adds his 2nd finger onto that B note, the 7th fret 1st string. Now he actually uses fingers 2 and 3. But 1 and 2 is fine. Then during the verse he doesn't play the riff, he goes into this. Now this is a C sus2 chord that he plays. And what that is it's just it's a C chord with your second finger lifted. And then he plays a D sus2, which is your second, a D chord with your second finger lifted, and back to the E minor. But I'm not sure if he plays that F sharp open first string in the chord when he's actually picking. So he goes, do you ride the finest horse I've ever seen? D sus2 standing 16, 1 or 2. Hands light to the touch. I could never go with you no matter how. Right chorus on I could never go with you no I could never with you no matter. Riff. Okay, now it might take a bit of practice just to get, to get the riff, if you're not used to doing this, to combine the riff with the chords and to play it all as one piece. But what I would do is I would focus on the riffs first, focus on the chords on their own, so it's a standalone tune, so you can just strum it or pick it just with the chords, focus on the riffs and then try and combine them. Now, the last riff, this riff here, I've seen Jimmy McCarthy do that. Instead of just playing the open string like this, what he'll do is this. Sorry. Now, what I'm doing there is I'm just hammering on and pulling off the open second, the third string, second fret. So I'm playing the open string, I'm hammering on and then pulling off. Now, what a hammer on is so you pick the string open and then you hammer. It's called a hammer on because you hammer onto the string like this. And then to pull off, while the string is still ringing, you're only hitting the first note with the right hand. And you can play notes without even using your right hand. You can play hammer-ons because the actual movement of the hammer and the pull-off will cause it to sound even on an acoustic guitar. So what we do is we hammer on, so hit it first, hammer, and then pull off. Now a pull-off is where you kind of flick it off. So what you're doing is you're kind of flicking slightly towards the floor and off. So you kind of pull it slightly towards the floor first, down, and then flick it off. So hammer, hit the string, hammer, and then pull off as if downwards. So let me try and, so a hammer, and then pull off. So with this riff, he's just replacing that note. The rest of the riff is the same. So replace that note with the hammer off. So we go. Hammer on. Okay, so look, have fun with that, and I hope you enjoy learning.